SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Los Angeles Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we start the new year with an NFC matchup out west between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. And they'll run. This is Trey Sermon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, another shot for Sermon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab. And the Niners are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone. They'll run with Sermon to begin the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Flushed out right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Counter, Sermon, and this one goes nowhere. Sermon now on 1st and 10. Bulldozes past him, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try and stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
And back to Sermon on first down. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On 2nd down, it's Sermon. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On the option to give to Sermon here. And he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The Rams timeouts. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defense. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Escaping the pressure right. Dances by him, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining. Off the option, it's Sermon. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a handoff, Sermon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And his guys will take over at their own 44. The drive starts with a carry by Sermon, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Rolling to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On the draw is Sermon. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Looking to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
And that's going to be taken in by Ashton Doolin. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Touchdown, 49ers. Their mobile quarterback, 32 yards. And the 49ers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. That makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feel... They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He'll keep it himself. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Open man here, Sims complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. To the right side, this is Sermon. He's brought down by Terrell Burgess.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On the option to give to Sermon here. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So the victory here for San Francisco. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for San Francisco, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.